Baboom! What's good, my people? We are finally back again for another vibrations on this Mystelics Reacts channel. Welcome to all the Mystelics family and the new videos. So tune in to see what's up with my thoughts and comments on this reaction vibration. Big up all yourself for being a part of this vibration, brothers and sisters. What are your thoughts as well? Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment box below so I can see it as well. Just like you see in my thoughts and comments right there, brothers and sisters. Of course, don't forget to click the thumbs up button as well. Click it, man. Don't be shy. Click the thumbs up button, man. It's very easy. Just click, just like that, brothers and sisters. Free. Yeah, we love free things, brothers and sisters. Click the thumbs up button. I would appreciate that. Right there. And of course, if you've not done so yet, subscribe for more vibrations as they do definitely tend to come through in that regard. Right there. Anyways, brothers and sisters, without further ado, let us get into the vibrations right there, brothers and sisters. As you can see, there's some kind of situation that took place. This was sent to me a number of times and it was sent to me again, brothers and sisters, for this here Tuesday. And of course, brothers and sisters, we're going to be reacting to United Airlines in St. Martin, I believe this is. And of course, it was a close call. It was a very close call, brothers and sisters, when it comes onto the plane. So we see a plane on the tarmac, brothers and sisters, about to take off. And of course, we see another plane based off the radar that you're seeing right there. There's another one coming in. And of course, the individuals definitely have the visuals, brothers and sisters. We have the visuals in the sky. Right there, you can see the tiny little dot coming. It's a bit fast. You can see right there, but there's a plane on the tarmac. What is going on, brothers and sisters? One day Dominica will be like this week, but I don't think this was supposed to happen right there. But I guess they thought that they had time. Usually when it comes down to this kind of circumstances right there, I think they tell the plane on the tarmac to pull off so that the other plane can land. But of course, I think the pilot must have said, well, I have enough time, you know. And of course, you can see this plane is coming and then the plane is on the tarmac right there. Look at there. What is going to happen, brothers and sisters? What is going on? Oh. So you can hear the wind bustling, brothers and sisters. Boota boom! Yes, man. As it's getting closer on the flight radar that you can see the plane is getting bigger and bigger. The camera person should turn, okay, good. And we're seeing the plane it's already okay, gone. It gone, brothers. It's making a move while this one coming in for the landing. Whoa, this is close, man. And as this one is coming to land, brothers and sisters, what do we see? We see the other plane taking off on the other side of the airfield. I tell you, a number of persons were quite shocked when it comes onto that situation right there. They said, man, this is a close call. I think this is probably a once in a while opportunity for persons to actually catch this kind of stuff. But of course, no accidents or all accidents were avoided when it comes down to this circumstance. The plane left and of course this one landed in time. So thank God for that right there. Be careful out there, brothers and sisters. Be careful out there. Talking about being careful, brothers and sisters. You know what we're not being careful of? Take a listen.
Mr. PM, Melissa, why is he seen
Mr. PM, Melissa, Mello.
What are you doing in the country?
What are you doing in the country for real?
I just want to bring down Palestine, but I have a little problem there. With all the accidents that happening and things, bring down some oxes. Some donkeys. Yeah,
I think Palestine have a lot of donkey and oxes. Ox.
And some horses instead.
Oh, horses. Oh yes, bring some horses.
Myself is carried around right now.
Camel. We need camel. Bring some camel too.
No want horse. No want two horse. You understand? No want two horse.
We'll have to start trading cow next. Yes. Right there.
2 horse. I want 5 horse.
5, okay.
I want plenty horse.
Yes, you are horse.
I want plenty donkey. I want
horse and donkey power. Power to the people.
And plenty oxes in the place, Mr. Prime Minister.
Yes, Papa.
Stop bringing people and bringing animals in the country. You understand? Bringing things we can use. We can't use them people there. What we gonna use them for?
That's a good one. I agree. Unless, like I indicated before, these people actually bringing in jobs to Dominica. Why bring them in to compete with Dominicans that already don't have jobs? I don't understand what is the logic behind this. The only logic that would be there is if the government can get monies from other government officials. And I'm hoping that the government officials are not that foolish to just decide, hey, oh, you want to bring no problem, let's give you money. Look, no, that'll be foolish, brothers and sisters, because you know why? They might have to be ending up spending more money. Government should not trust the government of Dominica at all. And when I say government of Dominica, I'm talking about all of them. Financial minister, minister of engineering, housing, all. What is minister of investment? I don't know. What we do with minister invest, what we invest, what? We invest, brothers and sisters, when you know you have an investor, the investor's supposed to invest in something, eh? Or you the prime minister and you invest in where are you investing? What exactly are you what's going on there? So anyways, Auntie is saying that she want horses and donkey because apparently we gotta be using these people. Unless these people are bringing in jobs into Dominica, I think that'll be a wonderful thing right there. And when I say jobs, they're talking about legal jobs, eh? Not those jobs that we hear where they have what do you call them? Call centers. Call centers in all kind of thing, and man making call to try and prank some granny and take their money from them. Hopefully it's not this thing that come in, but maybe that's India. India that does do this thing. But I think they trace some to Pakistan as well. But anyways, yeah, hopefully people that bring in jobs would make sense. Or might as well just do what you say, bring the donkeys instead. What's going on here?
Come on, man.
Come on.
Me want a horse.
She want a horse.
Me want build a carriage. Me want about 4 horses.
Yes, man. Ride the donkey. Ride it.
2 and 1 carriage so I can carry tourists.
Tourists, yes. We are trained. we are trained without rail track. We are trained, you know. So might as well have boss with donkey. Let the donkey pull the boss, but see the carriage. The horse pull the carriage. You get my drift. We can do like Paris and New York. New York does have the yes. Do like New York and Paris. Carriage. Where else I see that now? I see that somewhere. Bahamas. Bahamas have that too. Yes, let us bring some horse. Bring some horse from Pakistan.
And 2 for me to carry my food up in my garden.
Yeah, donkey. Donkey have to work. But you have to be mindful of donkey and peebush. That means something I heard when I was in high school, man. I heard that peebush people like to eat donkey. I don't know if that is true. But apparently we used to have plenty donkey back in the day. When last you see a donkey now? When last you see a donkey in Dominica? Huh? Tell me. Back in the day when I was a little youth, I used to see plenty donkey around. But it seemed like man donkey hunting. So she have to be asking for donkey now. Ask for donkey.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So 2 horses for my home and 2 horses for me to make extra money. That I want.
2 horses for your home? What?
Stop at me like no boo in the country, man.
I think you mean 2 donkey for your home and 2 horses for you too. Yeah, job creation.
Yes. Can't talk about Palestinians. I can't even speak that language. What are they talking about? Where that country they be?
Palestine, I say Pakistan. So I was wrong in that one, brothers and sisters. Palestine, not Pakistan. Anyways, brothers and sisters, I just thought that was very interesting right there. Another interesting dilemma that Dominica is having is this one as well. Timal is in the building, brothers and sisters. What does Timal have to tell us?
So, you see the big building you see in front of you there? You see the big building you're watching in the video?
Yeah, the white one.
Huh? For more than 50 years. You see how you're watching everywhere else you're watching, huh? For more than 50 years, that's how it is. That is the only change in that area.
What? A big building? That's the only change?
That building you see in front of you. For more than 50 years. That is the only development for more than 50, 60, 70 years. In that area you're watching, I'm showing you on this.
You serious? Video. I think I know where that area is. There's New Town Savannah, not true?
That for more than 60, 70 years. That is the only development that take place in that all where I showing you there.
Well, if you say 60, 70 years, that includes United Workers Party too. But I mean the government, I mean they were there for what, 4.5 years, so I guess they couldn't do everything all over the country. But I mean, scary them, the LP party has been there for 25 years. That's 5 times more than the United Workers Party. 5 times more.
Scary in power for 23 years, huh? How many young people that can say they have 23?
Well, 21 years. 2024 he came in. 2004. So that's 21.
$1,000. I just giving you $1,000 to save. $1,000 to save a year is nothing. Scary there for 23 years. I give you the young people, $1,000 to save every year.
Every year.
How many young people can say they have $23,000 in the bank?
That's crazy.
Scary.
I remember when I was working Ross for 8 years, I saved about $40,000, $40K, and that, in the hindsight of Dominica, might seem big, but when you go on a global scale, that is ridiculous. And this is kind of things that people are working for, even less than that. Because I used to get plenty overtime too. So imagine people making $1,800, 1,001. Remember, around 54% of households, brothers and sisters, make around less than $1,500. So if you're making $1,600, that means you're in the better part of the 45%, 46%. And then when you look at the statistics on people that working, brothers and sisters, 96% of Dominicans make less than $2,500 a week. 96% make less than 2,500 EC dollars. Wow.
Auntie man, I want to know.
You talk about development.
How many young people I can see that? Check it, man. In Dominica, but you can't save money. The only thing you can try and save,
it's 5 plus 5. $55. Scared. Last year I was telling people to save $200. Trying to teach them how to budget. Don't go and buy big fridge. Don't go and buy thing by courts and higher purchase and so forth. Good advice, no doubt about it. Without the money, what you going and pay? What you gonna do? Huh? That when you raise the money, then you can buy this stuff, so you don't have to pay extra. Because if you look at it, brothers and sisters, if you take any fridge on higher purchase, and the fridge costs $1,500, $1,500. By the time you clear off the fridge in about what, 2, 3, 4 use, the amount of money you'll probably be paying is all like $5,000, or $4,000. And by the time you pay the $4,000, the fridge that was worth $1,500 that now worth probably $600-700, if all that. So you end up paying $4,000 for a fridge that is worth then $6,000. $600 that was formerly valued at $1,500. So it's better to save instead of buying the fridge. Stay, use your, what they call that? Use your cooler, man. Scary them only voting for you, know. So I help you know. Use your cooler. The cooler is what, $50? I don't know. Let your auntie send it for you from America. Let's send it down. Better economy in America right now. So let them send down a cooler for you. Put some ice and put it inside there. Yes, man. Because that's what all you're voting for. And they move from $200 to the 5 plus 5. And then you know the people at car check is 55. Interesting.
Is your what? Try and save water so your water bill will not be high.
And then they putting up fees. They put fee on top your water. Can you imagine that? You're trying to save on water, brothers and sisters. I've gone to different places and I've heard they say don't leave the water running. I custom my water running. You go come back water running still thing. But in other places you might go, they say don't leave the water running. In fact, you wet your wash rag, you soap your wash rag, you wet yourself. And then you turn up the pipe, and then you soak up yourself, soap up yourself and whatever. And then you open the pipe, and then you rinse yourself, and then you close the pipe. I think that's more economical, true, but when you're trying to save on water, and then the government decide, you know what, let's put an additional fee outside of consumption on your back, while inadvertently telling you how to save. Oh, he's teaching us how to save. He's teaching us how to save. But you forget you put the additional fees on your back. This is one of the things that I pointed out in the budget. It seems like when they say, okay, we're trying to do these things on duty free for 6 months, or no VAT on this for 6 months, great. But then they put in the fees on you another way. They put in the fees on you another way. So yourself saying, oh, look at that. But you forget they put in the fees somewhere else on your back. That's what has been happening in Dominica, and people don't even seem to realize that. That is the crazy part for me. And then they go back and vote for the same set of people that keeping them down. And they want the people that keeping them down willfully to do better for them when they know time and time has passed and they're not doing better for them at all. And they're still going back and vote for the same set of people. Okay. I mean, one betterment in Dominica. I was talking to somebody the other day and they tell me about, oh, they don't find nothing. I mean, how you don't find nothing? Nothing. You find the opposition. I said the opposition has a better standing. Look, the world want the very Thompson, South Sudan, Bangladesh, St. Kitts, a number of Caribbean islands wanted Thompson's ideology on the economy. Is that advice and different measures that can be used to help their country? Dominica have it, and then people tell me they don't see it on the other side. Are you serious? When you have a man like Soso, who I think is a doctor now, I think, when it comes down to the agricultural sector, the man is a doctor now. Correct me if I'm wrong, brothers and sisters. And I had Soso on the podcast, and I listened to Soso. I said, this is not a normal man. This is not a normal man. When the man talking about agriculture like it's a science, and the kind of things that they have to put forth. And then you're telling me that the opposition don't have a better standing than those that are there, who are just placeholders? Really? Are you serious? Let's continue.
That's the only thing you can save in Dominica. Try and save.
You can say water now, no? Try no. Try. Even if you don't use water at all, you still have to pay.
Some light, because your light bill will
Ask for that. Ask for light bill. Ask for light bill. Government already don't tell people that they foot in the bill. They foot in the bill, so they're not going to foot the bill no more. So, money your back.
Only thing you can save in Dominica, boy. On the scary.
You can say that again, no? So, you can say that again. Man have to burn candle now, eh? Man trying their best. You don't see the amount of solar lights that disappeared, brothers and sisters? Huh? Just passing the night in Dominica and see how much of them that come down. Things so bad, man have to take down solar light they put for street. For them to see if they can get a little solar to charge a little car battery or something. That is something else, we. Hey. That is really something else, man. But there's one thing when the government is doing another thing, and there is another thing when you have this kind of situation right there. Of course, according to Dominica Breaking News right there, this is disgusting. The editor. How can Digicel? It's still Digicel they call it now? Yeah, maybe, I guess. Yeah, okay. How can Digicel? Because I understand cable and wire has changed to flow, and they change to all kind of, they change to lime, and then they change to flow. What is this? Flow or lime? What is it? Talk to me, brother and sister. I think it's flow. Anyways, Digicel have new employees working for 2 months. 2 months, brother and sister. Without pay, it seems, allegedly. And then have the nerve to threaten them, allegedly, with write-ups for not showing up. I wonder if you're not paying people. What do you think? People just come to just work charity, and then you're making plenty money. Look, I hear they put up the bill on Digicel. Is it true now? I hear they put up the bill on Flow as well. So it's bill is going up. Bill is going up, you know, brothers. Surprise! Look us. Bill! Pay my bill. One thing that not going up is your salary. Your salary doesn't go up at all. No. Your salary doesn't see the light of day. Utter darkness, brothers and sisters. Utter darkness. You see the tunnel? No light at the end of the tunnel for your salary. Because that is something else. Anyways, these people are working for 2 months, apparently, according to this person right there. I guess the person that wrote this letter is one of the employees. I don't want to put their name and stuff, so they send this to Dominica Breaking News. But how can Digicel do such a thing without paying his employees, new employees? Maybe these employees are on the, what do you call that, internship? You say new employees, maybe they're on the internship, and that's why they probably do get paid. Free work. Things are hard. Time to get free work, not true? So I don't know, brothers and sisters. But anyways, new employees working for 2 months without pay, and then have the nerve to threaten them with write-ups for not showing up. Digicel, if that is the case, you cannot be writing these people up and you're not paying them. What do you think? They're your friend now? Huh? Is Mother Teresa that there now? Huh? What you think now? It's not a charity organization you're running. Even charity organization that to pay their volunteers. So well, sometimes. But my goodness, the people working for money, they have bills to pay and they don't showing up, and you vex with them for not showing up, but you don't pay them. Maybe they didn't sign no contract to get paid. That's probably it. Sometimes Dominicans just go and do things and they don't even know what they're doing. I was talking to a girl the other day, and the girl don't even know what is part of what. Boy, I guess people just want a job to know that they have a job in Dominica because things are so hard. These young people don't have bus fare. No, they don't have bus fare because Digicel don't pay them, allegedly. They don't have lunch money. No, they don't. Digicel give free lunch now. No, you have to come buy a lunch next door. Go next door. Because Digicel hasn't paid them a cent, not a black cent. At least it's not, well, it does cent. At least a 5 cents. Digicel, at least a 5 cents maybe. And now they want to punish them for being broke. That is an interesting way of putting it. Punish them for being broke because you don't pay them for them to take a bus so they can come to work. But at least Digicel, go for them now. Or they just have van passing up and down the place. Go for them at their home. They don't have money to pay. At least you will say, okay, you know, things have been on the back burner. We try to organize certain things. I remember this happened to us in Ross. But it was like a month and a half. We didn't get paid for the month and then we didn't get paid for the half. But we got the full thing. We got the full thing by the month and a half time. I think that's when we just started. Maybe that was the same situation with them, if I remember correctly. But that's around the sentiment that right there that I remember. So for 2 months and then you vex them for not showing up. I mean, come on, they don't have money to pay boss. What you want them to go and borrow them other money? You want them to go and take a loan so they can pay boss to come and do work and you're not paying them? How they can pay back the loan? Come on, Digicel, you can do better than that. And now want to punish them for being broke. Broke from a job they're working. It's one thing when you work in a job, brothers and sisters. It's another thing when you work in a job that's not giving you pay or not paying you adequately. And it's another thing when you're working for a job that is supposed to pay and not paying you. Digicel, come on. Stop your dirties and stop it now. That is madness. Where exactly do they expect these employees to find bus fare or lunch for them to at least get some energy from the food for them to eat? You want them to go and climb coconut tree and say, oh, Jay, let's go and... No? Okay. Digicel, come on, you can do better than that. Where exactly do you want the employees to get to find bus fare? Where do they expect them to get lunch? I mean, one thing when you don't pay them, at least provide them with lunch or something. Hey, thanks. You know, when they're doing internship, one of the things that they tend to do, well, in the internship that I've known, they give the people lunch when they come to do and they don't. There have been a number of them where they pay the interns, not the full thing. I think they pay them probably like 25% of everything, but they give them lunch as well. They don't pay their bus and stuff, but they give them lunch, breakfast and lunch, because they can go to the cafeteria. Well, the business places have cafeterias that you can give the thing. Also, yeah, there's a hospital one where they give the people a card and they just go and swipe and they get their lunch and breakfast. So, anyways, yeah, so apparently Digicel doesn't have this stuff right here. Are they supposed to walk miles just to show up hungry and unpaid? They don't have energy to walk, or they can walk to there. Digicel, come on. This is a modern day exploitation and Digicel is fully aware of what is going on. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they think the people get paid and Digicel, come on. Come on, man. You cannot hold people hostage to a job you refuse to compensate them for. You think it's love, they love Digicel like that, where they come, they want to make a money. They want to at least have some saving. They want to save 5 plus 5 is $55 at least once a month. You know, at least Digicel. But how you don't pay nobody going to save 5 plus 5. You will say 5 plus 5 is 0, Digicel. That is not just a failure in leadership. It is a total collapse in decency and honor and respect. Let me make it clear. These are not lazy people. They want to work. Digicel, but you're not paying them. These are young, ambitious workers who show up with hope and energy that they will work and get money for the work that they have done. Now they are being punished. You're writing them up for not showing up because you don't pay them for them to be able to pay the boss to come to work. That's great. Anyways, no, they are being punished for not having money. Money Digicel owes them. What kind of nonsense is that? Yeah, that's kind of crazy if that is actually happening. This situation is outrageous. It's ludicrous. And it should alarm everyone. No company, especially one that claims to care about the community and its people. You know, it's nice things to say. But it's another thing when it comes on to the action. Should be allowed to treat its workers like this. The Ministry of Labor needs to investigate this. The public needs to speak up. This cannot continue. Well, I'm helping. Hopefully people share this video so that others can see as well. This is not just wrong. It's exploitative, heartless, and shameful. Please, people are not slaves. Well, if the Prime Minister sometimes treat the people like subjects, his royal subjects, I mean, why shouldn't the businesses do that? Doesn't it start at the head? You think in a proper country this could ever happen? You think somewhere in the United States business places can say they're not paying people? Have you lost your mind? Hey, you'll have to pay these people. Look, this situation with Vescott. wrongfully fire the man. Man is innocent, doing his job. It's an interesting time that we're living in, brothers and sisters. You see what I tell you guys? You see what I told you guys in the podcast? One day it might be him, the next day it might be you. Look at a situation of that similar happening to them. Similar. Just that they haven't been fired, but they can't go to work. They're not fired, but they can't go work because they don't have money, because the business is not paying them. That's something, really something else right there. So guys, what are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts on this? Has this been rectified? Hopefully, by the time I drop this thing has been rectified, you know, today in this regard. Anyways, brothers and sisters, move along right there. Talking about payment, brothers and sisters. So while these people are not getting paid, some people getting lucky, so to speak. Some people getting lucky. I think this is a police officer that won the lot. Why is that Powerball? Why is that Powerball? All right, he won the Powerball. I think he won about $178,000 EC dollars right there. A police officer won it, brothers and sisters. And interesting to my understanding, bow. Apparently, we have a millionaire. Somebody from Dominica won the Super 6 jackpot of $1.1 million EC dollars, which of course was won in Dominica. Of course, ticket was purchased at Minia's 7-Eleven in Canefield. Congratulations to the number one winner. But apparently, that person is not showing up at all, because they have put out a memo. Please going out to the holder of the Super 6 winner jackpot ticket in the amount of it go down. It was 1.1 there, 1.19. How is it 1.01? There's taxes, man. Huh? Taxes are there. What is going on? Or maybe the more it stay in the office, the less the person get in. That's tough. That is really tough, because it's the same mini as 7-Eleven, unless it's two millionaires that were won. But based off this right there, brothers and sisters, only one. Somebody won 200,000. I'm guessing it's the person that won, the guy that won this one. Where's the guy? Where did he go? Look at there. I'm guessing I guess 200,000. It was dropped to 178,000. So it was this guy, and the 1.1 million dropped to 1.08. So that's the among the person is getting a millionaire right there. So this is very interesting. But another person who also won the lottery, brothers and sisters, and that person is none other than Kenny G. Kenny G won as well. I think he won what, $300 and something thousand right there. And it's so interesting that he won that money, and then we're seeing this, brothers and sisters. People were saying, is this a coincidence? Because apparently Melissa is taking a picture with Kenny G talking about some house or land. Shout out to our first land buyer of this fiscal year. Some people were saying it must be a coincidence. They don't think this is a coincidence at all. Maybe they knew, give Kenny G the ticket or whatever for him to win, and then bow bow, whoop 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 the whoop, he got it, and then he, you know. Because ask me, what is the reason why Melissa is there? Somebody please tell me, what is the reason why Melissa is there? Melissa is talking about his land. Did he buy the land from Melissa? Huh? Did he buy the land from Melissa? Somebody talk to me, I want to know. Because if he bought the land from Melissa, then it will make sense. But if he didn't buy the land from Melissa, why is Melissa handing him some sort of thing? Maybe it's the title she giving him, because she's the Padre Faroso. Maybe that is it. Maybe that is it. But hey, it is what it is, brothers and sisters. So Kenny G, you know, taking photo with Melo giving him a piece of envelope. I don't know what it is, but she talking about, you know, big shout out to our first land buyer of this fiscal year, Mr. Kenny G, fresh off a lottery win. Yes, you have to win lottery for you to buy land. You think he's working hard? She said the first one, brothers and sisters, first one buyer of this fiscal year to buy land. And it's not like Kenny G wasn't out there already. He was there a long time, you know, brothers and sisters. He has been alive for quite some time. He didn't born yesterday and win it, you know. He has been there for a while. He has been here for so long and he never buy land. He had to win the lottery for him to buy land. And it's interesting that then they're using that now to try to entice the people. Oh, he can do it, look. But you have to win the lottery first, not true? to all our young dreamers and go-getters, go get a lottery ticket. That's probably what she's saying, because you're working hard in the country and you're not getting to buy land. You have to win a ticket to be the first, the lottery ticket to be the first one to be able to buy land. That is something else right there. And she's talking about to all our young dreamers and go-getters. What? What is the dream? To win the lottery? Huh? Win the lottery? Alright. Sometimes Melissa does freak me out, you know. To all our young dreamers and go-getters. Spend smart. Spend what? You need something to spend smart, Melissa. If you don't have money, how you can spend smart? Huh? When all your money go in the bill. Bring down the bills. That is what all you need to do. Bring it down. Invest wiser. In what? Melissa, in what? In land, you need money to invest. You need money to invest. Not from Melissa. Are you getting money? Not from working? Are you getting working the poor jobs that why? Land doesn't lose value. It builds your future. Land doesn't lose value. It's difficult for land to lose value, but land doesn't lose its value. If your land was in part of a commercial enterprise, so to speak, and the environment change and your land become a farmland, your value of land can drop, you know. Anyways, Kenny G had this to say, brothers and sisters. What a joy and a great feeling to own a piece of your country. You couldn't do that before with the lottery. So what a joy. I guess it's what a joy. You get the lottery. Wonder what my haters have to say now. Why would they hate on you? You win the lottery. It's a good thing that you will get some money so you can be able to buy something. I think everybody should just win the lottery. You know, true? Everybody win the lottery so they can buy land. You know? But I guess it doesn't work that way. Anyways, wonder what my haters have to say now. Join me and say up is up and stop the fight and the hate, because forward I go, backward never. Well, that's good, Kenny. I think that's a wonderful thing you have to try to do. You know, don't go backwards, go forward. Dominica is going backward, but you're going forward in a backward country. That's another interesting thing right there. And to my biggest fan, DBN, please share a good stop. Please share a good stop. Wait for the bad. You don't have bad, only good God vibes. I think you probably, Kenny, I think you should probably take some. I mean, we know about, we just speak proper bad English, you know, but so probably they go hooked on phonics can, you know, help a little. Anyways, big up Kenny G for winning that vibrations right there, and of course being able to purchase a land, which of course, you know, not much young people, if any at all, can do in this present day and age because of the very Melissa them who have screwed up things, and a husband who have screwed up the economy for the people. So, you know, that's always a good thing that you're able to work beyond past that right there. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts, man? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. This is all for these here vibrations. Let me know your thoughts, man, in the comment box below as well. Anyways, guys, your boy Mystelics once again. Be real. Saturday King always. Thanks so much for watching. Be positive.